Ebonyi State, the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, Abakaliki District, has sworn in Mr. Sylvester Irem Nwachukwu as the third chairman of the institute in the state. The Mirror TV correspondent, OK Sylvester, have the detail. The investiture of Mr. Sylvester Irem Nwachukwu, ACTI, CNA, FCCSA, as the third chairman of the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, Abakaliki District Society, can be described as a progressiveness of the institute in Ebonyi State, in line with the association's vision and mission to be one of the foremost professional associations in Africa and beyond, to build an institute which will be a citadel of advancement of taxation in all its ramifications and core value and service. The 16th president of the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, Samuel Benyen, MNI, FCTI, co-investiture, the third chairman of the council, Sylvester Irem, after his autobiography was read for the hearing of the association and teaming guests in the occasion. Mr.
of Irem Ibo, fathered by late Mayor and Ezine Francisca John Nwachukwu Irem of Aminta Amango Eda. Sylvester is a multitasking tax administrator and a revenue strategy advisor. He has made remarkable records in the revenue service of Ebonyi State, winning the Governor's Civil Service Award of Excellence in 2022. Irem holds Master's of Science degree in Accountancy from Alex Ekweme Federal University, Ipo, a Bachelor of Arts degree from Imo State University, Higher National Diploma from Federal Polytechnic, Nekede, Owerri, Imo State. He attended for his secondary education, Government Secondary School, Owutu, Ebunwana Secondary School, and completed his primary education at Community Primary School, Amango, all in Eda local government area, where he obtained the Senior Secondary School certificates and First School Living certificates, respectively. He is a member of the following professional bodies: Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, Association of National Accountants of Nigeria, Association of Certified Chartered System Accountants, USA. Irem has attended several professional and managerial courses, workshops, conferences, and seminars in Nigeria. This, in no small way, has widened his horizon in revenue administration. He was a member of the Joint Tax Board / Federal Inland Revenue Service Joint Tax Team, Audit Team, in 2019. Also, as he is fondly called by his contemporaries, is a senior civil servant with the Ebonyi State Internal Revenue Service, and through hard work has served in many committees, managed several key sections, and is presently the head, Tax Audit and Reconciliation. Irem Sylvester Nwachukwu is a Christian, a team player. He takes delight in meeting people, undertaking community service, and promotes professionalism in service. He has interest in data analytics and business intelligence. He is divinely married to Mrs. Felicia Oyinidia Irem, and the union is blessed with a foster daughter and 4 wonderful boys. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the third chairman of Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria.
Do solemnly affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria. That as the chairman
Chartered Institute of Taxation Abakaliki and District Society
of the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria. I will discharge my duties. To the best of my ability. Faithfully. And in accordance with. The Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria.
Act.
CITN, laws of the Federation of Nigeria.
Laws of the Federation of Nigeria. So help me God.
Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the substantive chairman of CITN Abakaliki and District Society. A warm round of applause for him. Celebrate him, celebrate him. Celebrate him, celebrate him. Ladies and gentlemen.
Going.
And ladies and gentlemen, the immediate past chairman of Abakaliki and District Society. Ladies and gentlemen, the decorated chairman of Abakaliki and District Society.
Irem, who in turn administered oath of office for the co-executives. The president of CITN, Samuel Igbenyin, commended the pioneer chairman of Abakaliki district for their hard work to sustain the council in the states. He also charged the new Investiture chairman, Sylvester, to do well in next 2 years of office by expanding the scope of the district in the states.
First and the second are not done well, then you won't be here today. So you need to also do well so that in another 2 years, another person will be taking over from you. That is what we are known for in CITN. I can tell you, Delta State has 2 districts. So don't think having 1 district is enough. Ogun State has 3. Lagos has 5. So you need to stabilize this district and even grow further.
And pledged to support his program with the technical materials.
National body will also be with you. We will support you, particularly with materials. Should you need any technical support, we will always be there.
The state chairman of CITN, Mr. Irem Sylvester, who assumed the leadership of the CITN Abakaliki district after a female leader, Dr. Mrs. Nwachukwu, in his acceptance speech, noted that him and his team will work in line with the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria's society, vision and mission.
The mission of CITN is to be foremost a professional association in Africa and beyond, to build an institute which will be a citadel for advancement of taxation in all ramifications. Therefore, as a district, we shall strive to ensure tax administration and practice is advanced in our immediate environment through service, teamwork, and integrity. We are posed to offer professional advisory roles to government, the tax and revenue planning public, through capacity building by way of educating, training, and retraining of revenue personnel to help expand the revenue base of our host states. It is our desire to deepen tax administration and practice in our dear states through collaboration with revenue agencies of government, especially the internal revenue service of Ebonyi State, to reposition the revenue fortune of Ebonyi State through professionalism. As a call for nation building,
he equally emphasized that it is their desire to deepen tax administration and practice in Ebonyi State through collaboration with revenue agencies of states. Mr. Irem Sylvester, the chairman of Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, Abakaliki District Society, assured the council that they will embark on intensive and extensive awareness campaign to mobilize our members and enlighten the taxpayers public for friendly environment. The chairman of the occasion, Mr. Joseph E. Obo, urged the council to stand out in making a positive impact in the society and advised the new leadership of CITN Abakaliki district to broaden the scope of the institute in the state.
We need to tell the whole world that we are part of the system, because if you do not say that you are there, nobody will recognize that you are there. We need to tell all the authorities concerned that there is a difference between tax and revenue. Anybody can collect revenue, but not anybody can collect tax. Ensure that within this period we remain at the helm of affairs, that you broaden the scope and knowledge of people about this organization.
some of the dignitaries who give their goodwill message, including the Commissioner of Finance, Mbam said Dr. Leonard Ogro.
We have a problem and must identify that. And even His Excellency Right Honorable Francis Bonanwebo, the governor, is aware that there is a problem in the Mbam State Internal Revenue Service. The state government has no right to collect tax on behalf of the local government. Yes, that may be true. But the arrangement was done under the last administration when tax collection was a problem in the state, and it is agreement between the states and local government just for ease of collection and also to encourage ease of doing business in the state. So on behalf of government, I am promising you people that in no distant time, all these things will be corrected because government is aware of all of them.
The job of a chairman is for you to represent the institute, the president within the district and in the state. CITN has guidelines even in districts. Remind yourself of these guidelines and please go by them. We want a peaceful district, we want a progressive district, and I'm sure that you will go ahead and do just that.
What we came here to do today is to celebrate our district and to celebrate the investiture of our third chairman. So to all who have contributed in one way or the other to make this occasion successful, I wish to thank you.
Gather to celebrate with you and pray God to give you wisdom, knowledge and understanding to pilot the affairs of the district so that at the end we'll be proud to have you as the third chairman of Abakaliki District Society. Delegation all the way from Lagos and also on behalf of the Joint District Society, I would like to especially appreciate every one of us here today.
I do not have any doubt about his performance. He's really going to do well in the office.
Some of the 2024-2025 Executive Committee are Mr. Irem Sylvester, Chairman, Mrs. Chima Ijeoma, General Secretary, Ms. Cyril Agbo, First Vice Chairman, Dr. Comfort Omaka, Financial Secretary, Mr. Chima is a Treasurer, Mr. Ogro Chimeze, Barrister George Okpai, Legal Advisor, and many others. The guest was entertained by different cultural troops. I am OK Sylvester for the Mirror TV.
Give me an I. Give me a T. And give me an N. CIT. Congratulations.